Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Lindsay and I'm Boy Mom Loves to Save. I'm a cash budgeter, so I use the cash envelope system to cash off my bills, debt, sinking funds, and savings challenges. Savings challenge money is going straight to debt because I'm currently working on the snowball method to paying off all my credit cards. So if that's something that you're interested in, I would love for you to stick around. So back at it again for April 2023, week 1 for bills, debt, and my condensed sinking funds for this month, trying to get as much towards my debt as possible. So I have $1,085. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600, 57, 58, 50, 900, 2, 4, 6, 8, 1,000, 20, 30, 40, 1,040, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, and 85. 1,085. All right, starting off in my bills binder. It's just been a night already. All right, mortgage, this is broken. Gets 200, so 1, 2. A lot of these bills were just paid because everything is due at the end of the month and beginning of the month. Kind of middle of the month, not much is due for me. Let's see, this one's getting skipped today. Just need to make sure. Ameren gets 50. This is my gas and electric. No, this is getting 75. $51, 20, 40, 45, and 50. 150. My brain's all over the place. My son got dropped off at school this morning and he ended up getting sick, so I had to go get him. They told me that the color was blue, and I was talking to my husband trying to figure out what would be blue. Well, he's famous for eating toothpaste, so he wasn't actually sick. He just had an upset stomach, so I had to call off work, and I just feel like I haven't been out of the house forever, even though I worked yesterday. 20, 40, 50, and 60. Student loan. Water is getting 15. So it's at 20, 30, 45. And Verizon is getting 50. So this just has 100. Is everybody having a good week so far? Any big plans for Easter? I think we're gonna have a cookout and a Easter egg hunt. Garbage just gets 5 every week. So this is now at 30. My son's preschool gets 100. So this is at 1, 2, 3, 50. And for my Capital One and my debt snowball, I did today pay the $350. 300 went towards my tracker, and then the March Madness that I completed, and I haven't showed this in a while. It's just a little thing on my wall here. My credit card tracker from debtfreecharts.com. So last month I did get quite a bit done, so I just started with April right here. So I was only able to color in 1 there because each square is worth $2.75. So getting there, past the halfway mark. All right, put this over here. And my sinking funds, I am just doing the stuff that I need to get done this month. And then everything else is just kind of sitting. Probably start again in May. So my emergency fund always gets 20. So this is at 540. And what I did want to show, I was thinking about doing a video on its own, but I don't have enough, I don't think, for an actual whole video. So I'm going to set this off to the side. I purchased from, Debt Free Jessie, her CD ladder for the emergency fund. I ended up transferring the $500 that I had in my high yield savings to my checking account. I am using this because I love it, but instead of, and I am no financial advisor, but this is what I am doing. So I just looked into it a lot, and right now interest rates are really good through the U.S. Treasury Direct website. I ended up buying T-bills with it. What I like about that right now is that the interest rate is very comparable, in some instances even better than CDs, and the time frame is a lot shorter. So I ended up getting $100 in a 4-week T-bill. Well, I can just go to here and show you. So for April, I did a 4-week T-bill. I put $100 into that, and I put to reinvest that 4 times. So was that 12 weeks? And then the 8-week T-bill, I put in $100, and just a little bit of, because I want to test this out. I've never done this before. The 13, and I did to reinvest that 1 time. So I'd be in 16 weeks, it will deposit the money plus the interest back into my checking account. 13-week, I did 200, and I did not do any reinvest on that one. And then 17-week, I did $100 and no reinvest on that, because then in 17 weeks, all of this money will be back in my checking account plus the interest, so then I can see kind of how it works. I like that it's not as long as a CD. Eventually, I will probably switch over to doing CDs, but right now the interest rates are really good and it's a shorter time frame. So if something was to come up, I do have that money available. So that's just what I chose to do. The other perk on why I chose this is that you do not pay state taxes on it, only federal taxes, where CD, from my understanding, you have to pay state and federal taxes on the interest earned. So that's what I'm doing and how I'm tracking it on here for now, just because I really like how she does this. I made each CD $100. Now, next April, this won't be there. I was just figuring every time I put $100 into it for now, I'm gonna do another CD no matter what, or, outline another CD no matter what month it is. Every time I add another $100 into it, I'm just gonna circle it. And then eventually, if those interest rates go down, then I will probably switch it over to an actual CD. So that's just kind of what I'm doing. Plus, I just wanted to test it out and see how it works. So that is that. And then bring this back. And I've already put the 20 in. Pool table. So for my husband's pool table, his birthday is April 14th, which is next Friday. Today is Wednesday. So in about a week and a half is his birthday, and we don't really do gifts for each other, but I figured for his birthday, I will give him the $350 for this. So I'm gonna put $175 in here today, and then I will probably pull this out and put it in a little note or something. And then I'm gonna get him a couple of things that he wants, but it's more necessities than anything, like new white t-shirts and socks and stuff. But I don't know, take the boys and find something for them to give to their dad to open up. But I think that's what I'm gonna do, is the $350, and maybe I can convince him to come on here and stuff it. Next week, would it be next week or the week after? I'm not sure. So in here I now have 1,000, 150, 70, 90, 95, 200. Is that right? Yeah, 1,200. All right. And then for beauty, it always gets 50. So I have 50, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 40, and 50. And then house remodel. So that is 400 in high yield savings, 500, 600, and then 640. And then for holiday, it's getting 20. So I am just working on the June one from this book for 184 days until Christmas. I'm using it, not for Christmas, I'm using it for all holidays. So I'm just gonna do the $20 today. I think because the rest of them I think are scratch off. So I wanna get that one done first so that I know I can kind of plan it out in advance when there's a scratch off. I have no idea what it's going to end up being. All right, and last is Disney. I like starting in the back. Resort, and I don't even count this. I'll do it later when everything else is paid for, but I do like to put 5 in a week. Souvenirs is getting 5, and I already colored it all in, so sometimes I just like to color off camera. It's calming to me. So this has 20, plus I already have gift cards too. So the gift cards are reflected on here. Right, and then vacation snacks is getting 5, so these should all be the same. It's getting windy again. For drinks, this is getting 5. Dining is getting 20. So this has 60 cash, plus the others are reflected here with the gift cards. Photos is getting 5. $20, $40, $60, $65, $70, $75, $76, $77, $78, $79, and $80. And this one I'm trying to finish up because experiences and the park tickets and the rental car are all purchased together. So I was trying to knock one of these out, and this one has lower values on it. So this one is getting, let me see. I did all 10 of the little fireworks, so that's $150. $150. So this one now has 100, 150, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40, and 50. So this one only has 50 more. So I will get that completed next week, and then that will be completed. And then the following week, everything will just go towards the tickets. And this one, I just did 50, I think. Not 100%. Oh, I think this is the one I colored in. Yeah, because I know it was a 50. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 270, and 290, plus 200 in high yield savings, which is 490. And these videos are going to be a lot shorter, seeing as I'm not stuffing all of my sinking funds for this month. So that is all that I have for today. If you've made it this far in the video, I want to say thank you. I appreciate you. I hope everybody has a great rest of the week, great weekend, and have a happy Easter until the next video. Bye.